Hello, and welcome to day 53 of 100 Days of Bad Videos. Today, we're going to talk about acres of diamonds. And the reason why I'm talking about acres of diamonds today is because I was having a conversation with my brother, and we were just talking about life and just things, how things are going, and just certain things that is happening in life. And we got to talking about how life sometimes can put a carrot in front of you and you're chasing the carrot. And just as you're about to grab the carrot, life will move it or take it away. And I made the statement, you know what? That's why we got to grow our own carrots. This way we don't have to worry about other people, outside influences. If we grow our own carrots, we don't have to worry about it. And we were just laughing, joking, going back and forth, doing what we do, having a carrot talk. But within that, I mentioned acres of diamonds. And he kind of paused and hesitated. I was like, you've heard the story about acres of diamonds, right? He's like, no, tell me. I was just like, well, you know what? I'm going to do one better. I'm not just going to tell you. I'm going to tell everyone. So that'll be the talk for today. So the first time I heard the story about acres of diamond, it came from Earl Nightingale, who was a motivational speaker back in the 50s. And he actually got the story from Russell Conwell, who was a preacher in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And the story goes, there was an African farmer who owned a small farm, and he tilled the land. It didn't really produce a whole lot. And over time, he kept on hearing about all these people finding diamonds and making millions and millions of dollars finding diamonds and finding these diamond mounds all around Africa. So he finally got frustrated one day, and his ambition got to him, and he sold his farm for pennies on a dollar. And he took the money that he made from the sale of the farm and traveled around looking for diamonds. He traveled the whole country looking for diamonds, could not find it. It always seemed to elude him. Just as he thought he had it, that carrot was right there. Boom, it was gone. So finally, one day, frustrated, upset, depressed, dejected, all of those things, he threw himself into a river and died. Now, the person that he sold the farm to one day was out walking, and there was a stream that cut through the farm. And he was out looking at the stream, admiring, just soothing in the sound of the stream. And he happened to look down, and he saw this strange looking rock in the stream. And so he reached down and picked it up. And he took it. He kind of could see what it looked like. And he saw some glass, but definitely it was strange looking. So he took it and found out that it was a diamond. Actual diamond is of enormous size. And he was like, wow. So then, of course, he started looking for more diamonds. And sure enough, he found one of the largest diamond mines in Africa, right there on the acres that he had bought from the man who went out looking for it. So the moral of the story is, before you go out looking for diamonds and other places, look at what you already have. Look within inside you. You may have acres of diamonds. So often we go out looking, or as Earl Nightingale says, we don't put enough time, effort, and energy into looking within ourselves and building up our skills. We'll start something, then stop it, and start something else and stop it. We never really give the time or put the time into going after that one thing that may be the acres that we're looking for. We're jumping from this to that, to this to that, and we never really may put the amount of time or the proper energy into that one thing that may be our acres. So with that being said, make sure that once you find your purpose, know that that's your acres of diamonds. Now, diamonds don't come out shiny and glittering like we think of diamonds. Diamonds look rough and dirty and blurry and all of that stuff. but you have to clean it. You have to work on it. You have to scrub and polish and scrape and shave and scrape to get that diamond to the diamond that we know. But it always starts out as rough. And that's how we are. We start as rough and we build our skills and we work on our skills until we hone them, until they're polished, until they look good and they look like diamonds. So make sure you're working on your own acres of diamonds internally that you have before you go spending a lot of time looking externally on what you already have, for what you already have. Well, that's the quick talk on acres of diamonds. Hopefully it helps and motivates you. And as always, life gives you two choices. You can either run with the big dogs or you can stay on the porch with the pups. My name is Aaron Allen, and I choose to run with the big dogs. See you out there running.